What up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the fight, flight, or freeze response practices. I think there are probably going to be about 10 in total with this practice. We're going to do some movement today. The last session we didn't do movement. We just sat still and paid attention to how the inflection of my voice or the speed of my voice might be impacting your ability to focus on your own consistent count with your breath cycles. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. Close the eyes, rest the hands. Start to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. And remember that you want to get full expansion of the rib cage, the waistline, and the belly. And then full release of those things as well. You're breathing in and out of the nose. Taking the breath to an 8-second inhale and an 8-second exhale. Add in a 2-second retention and a 2-second suspension. Just pay attention to how grounded you feel today. And grounding just refers to how emotionally stable do you feel today? What do you feel physically? Take the suspension of the breath to 4 seconds. So 8, 2, 8, 4. We might not go too much beyond 4 today with this suspension, just because we're going to be working the legs, and breathing gets a lot harder when we have to work the legs, or when we do work the legs. If you need to adjust the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale, you can drop it down to 6, but keep the retention at 2 and the suspension at 4. So go ahead and transition, and you're going to transition to a lunge position with your right leg forward, left leg back, and you want the hips shifting forward and down. You can make fists on the ground. The arms are going to be moving with you. So you want yourself to be able to just settle forward for a moment. Take an inhale here, and as you do so, extend the chest, extend the spine, and you're going to get a little bit of lift with the collarbones, which is going to naturally lift the head. That 2-second retention, and then on the exhale, you're going to take 8 seconds to shift the hips back. You can move the hands back. Then you're going to hold the breath out for 4 seconds. And then on the inhale, slowly walk forward into that lunge again. Lift that chest, get that extension in the upper back. After that 2-second retention, you move back on the exhale. Once you've finished your exhale, hold, suspend for 4 seconds. And then again, move forward. So you're just going to continue to go through this. So there's a pause after the inhale forward in the lunge. And there's a pause after the exhale in the hamstring stretch. Moments where you just hold still, pay attention to what you feel. Think about the breath moving the spine here. So when you inhale, come forward, you get nice extension in the spine. And then when you exhale, you come back, you round through the spine, getting some flexion. And you'll just do one more. use all this time that you're moving to articulate the small parts of the body. The tinier muscles in the back. And once you're done, you're going to inhale, you're going to come forward. Left hand on the ground, and you'll just raise the right arm up towards the ceiling. You can also reach it back out behind you. And you're going to take 3 breaths here. Same breath ratio. Stay with whatever feelings, sensations that you have, knowing that you're in charge of your own breath. One more breath cycle. These breaths are long and slow and challenging when using the muscles of the legs. Good, release. Back out and switch sides. So I'm going to modify this side because I can't really put that knee down yet. So you can do a straight-legged version as well if you prefer. It is going to be more intense, so I don't necessarily recommend it. So find yourself in the lunge. Take the inhale, extend the chest forward. 2-second retention. And then on the exhale, start to shift the hips back. 4-second suspension. We've done this on the other side. So just follow the movement of the breath on this side. I'm going to talk less. You have a lot of opportunity to feel the sensations in the body. Notice how things move on this side compared to the other side. You're just going to do 2 more. Remember to really articulate the spine. Last one. You'll come forward, right hand down, left arm up or back, and you'll stay here for 3 breaths. Stick with it regardless of what you feel. Know that the breath is paced, you're safe, you're comfortable. We're letting our body process through its discomfort, keeping the breath regulated. Last breath. Release left hand down, back out. Take a seat. Eyes closed. Just noticing how you feel. Let the breath settle and relax. You can always lie down on your back here if you would like. Noticing what it feels like to let go of difficult movement or movements that use a lot of muscle, as well as a difficult breathing cycle paired with movements that are using a lot of muscle. The muscle demands that oxygen when you're using it. And then you'll just go ahead and open the eyes when you're ready. Have a great day.